ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां हृद्देशो अर्जुन तिष्ठति ब्राह्मयन् सर्वभूतानि यन्त्र आरूढानि मायया Bhagavad Gita, the Supreme God Sri Krishna thus narrated that the God Ishwar is seated in every living entity and carries the living entity like a driver of a vehicle. अध्यक्षेण प्रकृतिः सूयते चर अचरम् हेतु अनेन कौन्तेय जगत् विपरिवर्तते. Sri Krishna thus narrated that he created the moving and the non-moving, the living and the non-living, and the planetary system. भूमिरापो अनलः वायुः कं मनः बुद्धिः अहंकारः इति इयं मे भिन्ना प्रकृतिरष्टधा. Sri Krishna thus narrated that earth, water, heat, air, vacuum, mind, brain, and the false ego, anger, and prestige are his 8 external energies. गतिः भर्ताः प्रभुः साक्षी निवासः शरणं सुहृत् प्रभवः प्रलयः स्थानं निदानं बीजम् अव्ययम्. Sri Krishna thus narrated that God is destination of every living entity. God is the creator, God is the maintainer, and God is the destroyer. God is the master, the witness, the heavenly abode, the refuge, the surrender, and the dearest friend of every living entity. Science proclaims that Alzheimer's disease damages and kills the brain cells. The science further says that the cause of Alzheimer's are not yet fully understood, but its effect on the brain is clear. Science proclaims that Parkinson's disease is a neurological disease showing fixed, inexpressive face, tremor at rest, voluntary movements, peculiar posture, muscle weakness. Parkinson's disease is merely the degeneration of an area of the brain. Science proclaims that dementia is the loss of memory, behavioral changes, difficulty in speaking, walking and swallowing. Dementia is the poor judgment, control and concentration of solution to the daily activity. Science proclaims drug syndrome. surgery syndrome to correct disease, disorder, pain syndrome. Many believe in pain, disease, disorder syndrome and the drug syndrome. Many believe that taking painkiller drugs, and many believe in the side effects also. Many believe in fear of death, fear of pain, profiteering middlemen, ill effects of expired drugs, and the killing side effects. With all these beliefs in mind, heart and glands, they consume drugs, then that belief syndrome or the drug syndrome is like embracing falsehood of the planetary system. It will be safe and simpler and divine if they perform YPMFS practice. Neurological diseases, alleged damage to brain cells, behavioral changes, general inactivity of human body is merely the acquired disease syndrome caused by lack of awareness of the YPMFS practice. YPMFS practice will improve general awareness, foster neurological stability, and destroy acquired disease syndrome, which is unknown and which is uncommon to everyone few hundreds of years before.